welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tabitha Gabrielle, and this is the first journaling video that I have ever created. I did try and do a journal last year, but it was really just a giant notebook, and it was too much space for me to work with, and I ended up feeling overwhelmed because none of the pages looked the way I wanted them to. So yeah, this year I got a little journal that is the traditional size. I was very inspired by Cassandra Lynn, by Oshina, and by Katie to do this video, so shout out to them. So yeah, on this first page, I really was inspired by Cassandra Lynn because I had never thought about just putting random things that I liked on the pages just because they're just random things I liked. And so we've got Anne and Gilbert here because I love them and I love Anne of Green Gables, and it's one of my favorite stories ever. So I put them here, this cute little picture here, and this is just my introduction page. Again, if it doesn't look great, I'm sorry, it's the first journal I've ever created, so just bear with me through this learning process. But yeah, I'm adding these little doodles and these scraps of paper and stuff, so yeah. On this second page, I have my 2023 reading reflections, which I do not finish in this video. But just bear with me. The vision is there, okay? It's just not finished yet. On this third page here, I have my January 2024 page. I was inspired by multiple different layouts that I had seen for this final layout page. I put everything in pencil before I went in with my little markers and pens, just because I find that way easier, and it was just neater in the end, and I appreciate that, especially since I'm new to the whole journaling world, and the organic look can tend to look a little bit messy because I'm just not super familiar with it yet. So yeah, here I'm just putting in some of my goals and a few calendars with like trackers. I really love writing, and I would really love to make it more of a priority in 2024, so I'm making myself a little writing tracker here so I can track the days that I wrote. And as you can see, one of my goals is actually to like add multiple words to a work in progress of mine. So yeah, I am facilitating every possible way for me to meet those goals. And I'm also creating a little mood tracker here, which I just think will be very beneficial for me because it'll help me track my mood. Just to get like a more generalized idea of how I'm feeling week to week, I guess. And then here I'm just filling in my little color cheat chart. That way I can look back and see at a glance how I was feeling on any particular day. I'm just putting a little inspirational text here, just a good reminder for me to look at whenever I am referring back to this book. And then I'm just kind of decorating the pages with little scraps of paper. Also, y'all, if you're new to the journaling world, that little tape thing that you just like roll the tape on with, oh my gosh, life-changing. The most beautiful tool ever created, I'm telling you right now. On this other page here, I am putting, just entering 2024, some of the things that make me happy. These are a few of my favorite things page, if you will. Yes, that is a Sound of Music reference. So, like I said, this page is just going to be literally a page of my favorite things, and it's also just kind of practice for me to get used to the layout of journaling and such. So we have Jo March, who is literally an inspiration. We have my cat Caspian, who is the love of my life, and we have Gilbert and Anne, because why not? We are also adding a little castle stamp that I have, and then I also have a little typewriter stamp and a sunflower stamp that I added to this page because those are also some of my favorite things. So here I am just taping them down in a somewhat aesthetic manner. Don't know if it's fantastic. Like I said, I'm still very new to this whole thing, so bear with me through the learning journey. But yeah, I am just decorating the page with a few details, kind of outlining some of them, kind of adding a few little writing details and a few scraps of paper, and just writing that, taping that down, and adding a a few more lines. Yeah. And then on this other page on the other side, again, this is like a practice page, I am adding pictures from my New Year's get together with my friends and family. So we have pictures of me, my best friend, and my boyfriend as we were playing games and just ringing in the new year together. Again, this is a little bit cluttered and not super aesthetic, but you know, we're working with what we got, and they're not super aesthetic pictures, so just go with it with me, if you will. Yeah, so I'm just writing, you know, ringing in the new year with some of my favorite people, blah blah blah, and I am going to tape that down and make it somewhat aesthetic, if you will. Yeah, I'm really trying. As you can tell with the amount of times that I move these pictures around, I am really trying to make this look good, okay? Yeah. Some of these pictures, like I said, they're just not aesthetic, so I'm working with what I got. It's not much, but you know what? Hey, it's something, and that counts. So that's what I'm going with. So yeah, I'm adding a few squiggly lines and a few more little scraps of paper just to kind of bring it together and make it somewhat cohesive. It is very chaotic looking, but you know what? We're embracing the chaotic for 2024. That's what I say. So these pages here I am using as a scrapbook. I've never been super into scrapbooking, so again, it's a new adventure for me, okay? Bear with me. But I saw lots of people do this fun little tearing of the edge thing, and I just love how organic it looks. So I am just taking some of my favorite pictures of me, my sister, and one of my best friends, and I am just taping it down in a manner that I would call aesthetic. I use this app called Prequel to kind of cartoonify the large picture on the right. So if it looks a little bit cartoonish, that's because I used a filter on it and made it look cartoonish. Also, all of the pictures that I am using in this video are pictures that I got printed at Walgreens. The little ones are like little wallet-sized pictures, and I didn't know of a way to print them other than getting like a sheet where there's 4. So if any of y'all know how y'all get the cute little pictures that are not shiny like this, help a girl out, because like I said, I'm new to this. Don't know what I'm doing really. I'm just trying my best. But yeah, I'm just trying to make it look as cute as possible. I really don't like the shiny pictures though, so help a girl out if you know how to get them printed not looking like that. Also, I don't have a good printer, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, moving on, I am adding to this page here a 2024 books read page, which is like this little aesthetic bookshelf. There ended up being like 85 books at the end, which I don't see myself reading in the year of 2024. It's just not a realistic reading goal for me, so if I could go back, I would probably redo it and make the books a little wider or something, because yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not see future Tabitha reading that many books in 2024, but good to have goals, I guess. Good to have goals. So I'm finishing up this little books read page, and that is all that I have for today. I would say it's a really good start to a little journal. Like I said, I've never done it before, so this is the furthest I've ever gotten, and it's very promising. I filled in some of these pages, and I'm probably going to blur out some of this stuff because it's kind of personal. But yeah, this is the overall layout, and I actually really like these pages, even if they are a little bit chaotic. It was a learning process, and I loved it. This is also one of my favorite pages, just because it's very near and dear to my heart. I love it. But yeah, that is all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, keep it to yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye.